No, I think they had a problem.
Let's see the timestamp here. Henry's in the pool. At night you can see a body in the pool.
Yeah,
And this does not matter.
the police side people there right now. I trying in the outside trying to get footage of this.
There you go. Look at it. Look at this. Take a look. That's Henry walking to the pool. You've got it. You've got it. Look at that. Look at it.
I understand.
He jumped into the pool. Look at that. So you see Henry jumped into the pool of water and he's swimming. He could swim. We're seeing it here. You have the footage, okay? Henry is swimming, yes.
Okay.
Henry is swimming.
All right.
So he could swim.
Yes, hold on. All right. Later.
We have the footage here. Henry is swimming in the pool, okay?
That's what he's looking for. That's the most important thing.
He is swimming. Let us see what happens when you get back. You can see him swimming in the pool. So whether he could swim is not the question, because he is swimming.
Give me a sec, right?
All right?
Just find a footage of him swimming.
Whether Henry could swim is not the question, because he is swimming.
You going? All right, but when you come back,
Okay?
all right?
He could swim. We could see him swimming. And this is just to help his daughter and his family to get closure. All right?
Yeah.
He could swim, he is swimming. You saw that he jumped into the pool.
Huh?
And I'm going to show the police the footage.
I find footage he's swimming in the pool. You guys looking at that from only just now.
All right? You could see him swimming. That's at 9:53. Timestamp 9:53. 21:53 hours. He is swimming. Okay, so he went to the end of the pool.
Yeah.
So let's quickly address how the death of Henry Gardner on the bottom of that swimming pool in Linden today has proven once again that Adriana did not drown in that pool. Now, first of all, 67-year-old Henry Gardner can be seen walking towards the pool, jumping in, swimming towards the deep end. That's all we see until the next CCTV. We see him dead on the bottom of the pool. Now, we didn't get to watch the rest of the footage because the police showed up and shut it down. However, we did get to see a close-up of his body when it came out of the pool. We also got to see the way he was laying on the bottom of the pool. So he was laying flat on the bottom of the pool. His arms were up in rigor, and he was just laying flat on the bottom of the pool. He hadn't yet rose to the surface. Now, we know he went in at 9:53 last night, which would lead us to believe he'd been in the pool for 12 hours. And yet he was still laying flat on the bottom of the pool. No bloating, no nothing. When he got out of the pool, his body was still in the rigor, still hands up kind of position, body flat. He had wrinkling to his skin all over, his stomach, his arms. It was very clear to see the wrinkling from being in the water so long. Adriana didn't have any of that. He had no discoloration to the face. Adriana did. He had no bumps to his head. Adriana did. He had no skin slippage on the arms or patches of skin missing. Adriana did. He had no injuries to the knees. Adriana did. So all of the injuries they're telling us comes from just an average drowning. We're now seeing Henry doesn't have any of those things. Apart from his arms being raised and stuck out quite clearly, he looked quite peaceful. However, he did have the foam to the nose and to the mouth. However, it looked nothing like the cotton wool that was in Adriana's nose. He had like stringy type of foam that looked almost like snot, and his mouth had some foam. She did not have any of those things. She also had what looked like an actual foreign object, meaning cotton wool up her nose. It was completely different. Let's also pay particular attention to the fact his arms were stiff up by his side, meaning rigour had set in after just 12 hours, yet we're expected to believe that Adriana was in the pool for 20 hours, yet her legs easily flopped over the side of the pool when she was brought out. When she was taken into the car park to avoid the fire, her nan managed to easily move her head, her gran. There was no kind of like clickiness or anything like that to the neck. So it would lead us to believe that Adriana had only been in the water for a really short amount of time, whereas Henry, we know, had been in there the full 12 hours, and his body is completely different. So Henry has proven once again that Adriana did not drown in that pool. So let's quickly address how the death of Henry Gardner on the bottom of that swimming pool in Linden today has proven once again that Adriana did not drown in that pool.